But mobile, yes, absolutely. I love mobile research. And like I said before, was twittering. When I do mobile research, I get shorter answers, more to the point, sometimes really true, deep emotions that they are quickly capturing. When I do online research and give them a real big keyboard and a computer and time to do it from their computer at home, I get a lot more and deeper and longer answers, and Qual researchers love long answers that we can analyze.
Whoever comes to Mrmw has a preconception that they could use the mobile devices anyway. I don't think. I think it's a given. I think people assume that they can take pictures.
You know, there's
Pardon?
I was going to say haptic technology. The people bringing sort of 20 items and all of that. I would have loved to see you, Jasper or Jack, video that so I could watch how it worked. You know, 'cause I'm not going to get a chance to see it.
Well, we can get down there and see what it's about. I'm just wondering with David, are you going to be wearing the Google Glass the whole time during the event, and there'll be no mobile for David? It'll all be done via Google Glass to try and be an example of how powerful these things can be.
I'll definitely be wearing it, but no, I mean, because most of the stuff that is Google Glass, it's still not its own separate device. It uses a lot of your phone's, software to power it, so it can't be a standalone device. And I'm an iPhone user, anyways, so those certain aspects that require a Google phone, I'm a little bit left out on. But yeah, I'll definitely be wearing it. And I look forward to showing you guys the opportunities of how it can be used as a market research tool.
That's interesting. I didn't know that it could be used as a. I mean, I must confess I don't know too much or any much at all about Google Glass, but I was seeing it as some kind of like a standalone. So you would see it fitting in again with mobile and with your desktop and with tablets as well.
At the current moment, yes, but I mean, it's still a very early prototype. So in a year and a half, when the consumer version finally comes out, I mean, it's not even going to look the same. But I have a feeling that it will probably be a standalone device.
Jasper, did you have a question earlier?
No, I was trying to know what kind of application David is working on the market research for Google Glass.
So I don't want to give too much of it away, but so essentially what we did is we sat down with the market research departments of a few different companies here, and we asked them to explain to us exactly how they do market research. And then we told them, explain to us how you do market research that shows us the perspective of your customer. And the two things that they showed us were surveys and focus groups. Those were the two main forms of market research that they were able to get the perspective of the customer. So the first thing that we realize in the survey is when you have a survey, you're giving the person time to think about whatever they're doing. It's not instantaneous. So I mean, how many of us have lied on surveys? And then the second aspect was focus groups. And focus groups still, you're giving the person time to think about something. So if you're asking someone, would you, if you're in a store, would you buy this over this or something like that? It's possible that what they said in the focus group is not true because they had time to think about it. It's not just a compulse purchase when you're in the store. So we created applications, and another reason why I'm not saying 100% is because we didn't start this until 3 weeks ago when Jasper said, hey, you want to come talk at a market research conference? And then I sat down with a team and said, we got to make some market research software. But what it basically allows us to do, it allows a store or a retail environment to get to do market research on the level of the consumer and get the true and get the instantaneous response that the consumer would give towards a product in the actual environment, and the consumer doesn't even know that this is happening. So when you get the reaction or the response to a product or a service, it's the true, genuine response. So it's kind of a different way of doing the research.